The RMS Titanic, a name that still echoes through history as a symbol of human ambition, tragedy, and resilience. Today, we uncover the full story of this iconic ship, how it met its tragic fate, what remains of it today, and the lives forever changed by its journey. In 1909, construction began on what was touted as the largest and most luxurious ship of its time. The Titanic was a marvel of engineering, measuring 882 feet long, 92.5 feet wide, and 175 feet tall from keel to funnel. Built by Harland and Wolff, it was part of the White Star Line's Olympic class, designed to dominate transatlantic travel. It featured advanced engineering for its time, including a double-bottomed hull and 16 watertight compartments. These compartments were equipped with electric watertight doors that could be sealed from the bridge. However, the bulkheads did not extend high enough to fully contain flooding, a critical design flaw that would later prove fatal. Its opulence was unmatched. First-class passengers enjoyed Turkish baths, a gymnasium, a heated swimming pool, and fine dining curated by French chefs. Even third class provided better conditions than most other ships of the era, with communal dining areas and relatively spacious cabins. The Titanic was marketed as practically unsinkable, a claim rooted in its advanced safety features, a belief that lulled many into a false sense of security. On April 10, 1912, the Titanic set sail from Southampton, England, bound for New York. It carried 2,224 passengers and crew, including some of the wealthiest individuals of the time, such as John Jacob Astor IV, Benjamin Guggenheim, and Molly Brown, as well as immigrants from Ireland, Scandinavia, and other parts of Europe, seeking a new life in America. The ship was divided by class. First-class passengers enjoyed luxurious accommodations, while second-class passengers, including teachers, merchants, and clergy, had more modest but still comfortable arrangements. Third-class passengers, often entire families, traveled with minimal amenities, but a sense of hope for the future. Captain Edward Smith, a seasoned mariner with 40 years of experience, was at the helm, overseeing what was intended to be his final voyage before retirement. The Titanic's journey took a tragic turn on the night of April 14, 1912. Sailing at 22.5 knots through the North Atlantic, the ship entered an area known for icebergs. Despite receiving 6 iceberg warnings throughout the day, the ship maintained its speed, a decision that has been debated by historians ever since. At 11:40 p.m., lookouts Frederick Fleet and Reginald Lee attempted a hard-a-starboard maneuver while reversing the engines. But it was too late. The Titanic's starboard side scraped along the iceberg, puncturing 5 watertight compartments. The ship was designed to stay afloat with 4 compartments breached, but this 5th rupture sealed its fate. Water began flooding the lower decks rapidly. Panic spread as the severity of the situation became clear. Lifeboats were launched with priority given to women and children, but confusion, inadequate training, and the Women and Children First protocol led to lifeboats departing half-empty. By 2:20 a.m. on April 15th, the Titanic broke apart and sank, plunging over 2 miles to the ocean floor. Of the 2,224 aboard, only 706 survived. Over 1,500 perished in the freezing waters of the North Atlantic, with lifeboats unable to return for most of those in the water. Among the dead were passengers from all walks of life, from wealthy industrialists to immigrants seeking a better future. The RMS Carpathia arrived hours later, rescuing survivors and bringing them to New York. Many survivors, like Molly Brown, became advocates for the victims and their families, raising funds and sharing their stories. For decades, the Titanic lay lost beneath the waves. In 1985, Dr. Robert Ballard and his team located the wreck, lying 12,500 feet below the surface. The ship was split in two, surrounded by haunting remnants of its passengers' lives. Artifacts such as personal belongings, dining ware, and parts of the ship itself have been recovered, offering a glimpse into life aboard the Titanic. These items are displayed in museums worldwide, drawing millions of visitors each year. The Titanic's story has inspired countless books, documentaries, and films, including James Cameron's 1997 blockbuster, which brought the tragedy to a new generation. The Titanic's sinking led to sweeping changes in maritime laws. The International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, SOLAS, was established in 1914, mandating sufficient lifeboats for all passengers, regular lifeboat drills, and improved iceberg tracking systems. Today, advanced technology and international cooperation ensure safer ocean travel, but the Titanic's legacy reminds us of the need for vigilance and preparedness. The Titanic was more than a ship. It was a microcosm of an era, a testament to human ambition, and a stark reminder of our limitations. We remember its story to honor the lives lost and to ensure the lessons of the past are never forgotten. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe,